Hi everyone, it's Charlotte from @Charlotte's House, and I am sitting in my next project. This is my youngest daughter's old room. Step one in this room is to paint. This pink was how the room looked when we bought the house. I didn't paint it then, I am gonna paint it now. So the first step for paint prep is to clear the walls. I've already taken down all the artwork. Now I'm gonna take out these hooks. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of sanding here. I'm gonna fill those nail holes in. Here we go. As you can see, the nails pulled out little chunks from my drywall, so I'm gonna patch those with some spackle and a putty knife, and then I'll go back and sand it smooth. All I'm doing is I'm putting a little bit of spackle on the end of my putty knife, and then I'm just gonna pull it across that nail hole, and then I'm gonna go back and forth from different directions. It doesn't matter if you have a lot left over, this sands off really easily. What I love about this spackle is that it goes on pink and then it'll dry white. So when this is all white, I'll come back with a sanding sponge and I'll smooth it down. I can tell that my spackle is dry because it is white. So now I'm gonna go back over all those little nail holes that I filled, as well as the edge to these yellow frames with the fine grit sanding sponge, just to smooth it all out. I'm gonna keep going around the room. I'm gonna remove my switch plates. I'm also gonna keep removing any hooks or nails and filling those, and then I'll be ready to paint. My walls are prepped. I have filled in the nail holes. I have sanded them smooth. They are clean, and I actually went around the edges with a brush already, so I'm ready to do the walls themselves. I'm gonna be using this paint stick from my friends at HomeRight. This is one of my favorite tools for painting. It makes it so much easier, a lot less cleanup. You don't deal with the messy tray. I have loved this. Let me show you how this works because it really makes painting so much easier. All the paint is stored right here in this handle, so you don't have to pull out a paint tray. You don't have the drips from the paint tray. You don't have a big messy roller. You simply have this and it's really easy. So here's how it works. Everything you need is included in the kit. So I have a roller that goes in here, and then this is how I'm actually gonna load my paint. So this attachment here, I'm gonna clip right into my can of paint. This is all stirred up, it's ready to go. So I'm gonna clip this in. You see how that just stays put? So your kit comes with some petroleum jelly. This is an important step because this is how you're gonna create an airtight seal in order to draw the paint out of the can into your paint stick. So I'm gonna squeeze out a little petroleum jelly right around that valve there. And then I'm simply going to place that over. I'm gonna pull back on the handle, and you can see that it's pulling the paint up into the paint stick. Do you see that? That's all paint. So now I'm gonna lock it in place. And then before I start, I'm gonna give it a little twist. There's a little bit of air that's trapped at the end. So I'm just gonna push it down until I catch up with that air. And it's that simple. So look at this. I have a paint stick filled with paint. I'm slowly gonna give it a twist to keep the paint loaded into the brush, but look how easy this is. See, it's slowly creeping out. This is my favorite part. This rolls on and works just like a regular paint roller. I just don't need that messy tray, which I love. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna back you up a little bit so you can see my progress. Guys, it's so simple. Every so often, I give the end of my roller a twist, which pushes more paint down into the end, but I truly don't have to do it that often. I finished almost this whole wall, and I haven't had to reload my paint stick once. So that's it. Coat number 1 is already finished. I'm gonna let this dry for about 30 minutes, then I'm gonna come back, keep going. It's so simple. I just ran out of batteries on my mic, so I'm sorry that the sound is different, but here is the finished wall. It is the perfect backdrop for colorful art. I'm so happy that I got rid of the pink, and it took me less than an afternoon. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Give me a thumbs up or a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have a great day, everyone.